growing up in Felton, I grew up in my house, you know, like, or in the cornfield. Like, to grow up in an actual place with other people, I would say it's Red Lion. Like, this little town, I would be walking around meeting people. I would go to school and all my friends would be like, why aren't you playing baseball? And I'm like, because I don't really want to play baseball. And then after a while, I kind of gave in and started to play soccer and football and all that stuff. And I even played lacrosse for a while. And all those things just kind of sucked. All my friends were having so much fun, but at the end of the day, I was like, this is not fun for me. Like, I would just walk out my door and it would be cornfields. So I'd skate on the road next to the cornfield where cars are going like 50 miles per hour because it's like a dead road and nobody's on it, and they're just like, and I'm trying to learn how to ollie or learn how to kickflip, you know? And they're like, what are you doing? Like, in the middle of the road. And I'm like, I'm just learning how to skate, man, sorry.
There came a point with Gypsy where he had a lot of other things going on in his life that needed the attention, and he essentially told Ben that it's his and that he needs to like continue to run it.
He's got like the most groovy style in York. Ben's style is just like balls to the walls. I've seen that dude do some tricks before, and I just like look at him and I'm like, where'd that fucking come from, dude? You were like doing slappies, carving around on the wall, and then you just slop boneless shove this H-stair in the streets like fucking 5th try. What? Come on, bro.
His name is Todd. His other name is Gypsy. He's been called that his whole life. And that's kind of the lifestyle that he lives, you know? I call him my family, and I'm sure he would think the same of me, and that's kind of how he treats everybody that he meets. I saw him putting up some stickers on the window, and it was that skull sticker right back there behind the camera, and I saw that sticker and I was like, that's a sick sticker, like, whatever's going in there is gonna be dope. So I kept coming back, and then one day he was just like, yo, I'll put you behind the counter if you want. And I was like, absolutely, I want that. And I've been here ever since, right behind this counter. And I think we've been open like 4 years now, almost 4, something like that. I'm also a kid, so he's like trying to teach this kid how to get involved in a skate shop. And he's like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. If you keep coming back and helping, like, sick. Like, I don't expect you to, but if you want to be involved, like, come be involved.
This motherfucker's a real one. He's putting effort into a new shop, and that like solidified my respect for him that I already had.
This is a family thing, and I'm not talking like my blood family. I'm talking about like my skate family.
He's always fucking down to like listen to you if you got a problem, help out the community, putting on an event. Bro makes himself physically sick for skateboarding. He's one of the most humble people I've ever met. Super rad dude.
The guys on the skate team literally come in here and work in here for free. That's how sick they are. Like, I need the help, and with the recent health problems I've been having, I can't drive. Like, there's weird, crazy stuff happening in the frontal lobes, so I can't drive. I don't really fully understand it, but the doctors could tell you. They just had to take my license, so I can't drive, but those dudes have my back, like, so heavy. This is just as much a home for them as it is me, and then all the other kids in the community, you know?
Gypsy still has hands in the shop and stuff, but it's Ben's shop and it's Ben's team, and he's a perfect dude for the job, to be honest. I couldn't do that shit.
I couldn't do just me, you know? I need Gypsy and his connections to be able to put this event on. We just did a punk show in Red Lion for raising awareness for drug abuse and mental health. I need all the guys to come and help and like watch the door, you know? I actually had a customer. He's just a local customer named Ryan, and he was like, dude, I can't lie, I don't really like punk. And I was like, that's all good, like, don't worry about it. He was like, but I really want to be involved. I really want to be there. Can I like watch the door or something? And turns out we like talked to him and got him behind the table where he sold tickets from afar. Across the room, I saw him. He was jiving. He was liking the music. I was like, yes, that's so sick.
Makes me like him so much is his passion for skateboarding. Because without passion, then you're just like, kind of just in the way if you're not passionate about it. I wish he would ask for help a little bit more though. That's about the only bad thing about Ben is he don't ask for help enough. But
he's like such a fucking selfless dude that he doesn't really even want to go out the way and make someone else feel any type of way about whatever Ben needed me to do. I would do it, especially if it involved the shop. There's a lot more to skateboarding than going pro. Have fun with fucking everyone. It's so much cooler when you do, and I mean that for like skateboarding and music. If you're not willing to say something to someone's face when you're there in the same fucking spot, then you should just be civil. It'll make things a lot easier for everyone. And if you do that shit, you'll end up picking on the wrong person and they'll fuck you up. None of us are gonna go pro. We're just in it because like skateboarding is a lifestyle, and if you don't get that, then that's cool, but then it's not for you, you know what I mean?
A lot of people lose sight of things when they go through college or even high school. They just like get distracted. And for me, if I can hold on to my art and my love for art, and then my love for skateboarding and my love for the shop, I know that I'm strong enough to keep it going however long I need to. I got through school, and school and me do not jive. I'm a very artistic person, so a lot of times I'm like, man, I don't need this, like, what am I doing? And then other times I'm like, you know what, this is really important. Even if in the end I don't end up using this for anything, I at least prove to myself I can do that. I got through that. I did that and ran this and took care of this, and life was so different when I was a kid trying to find my way. If I could tell myself as like a 12-year-old, like, just skate, I would love that. I would really appreciate that, because there was a lot of time that I spent like wondering, like, should I just fish my whole life? Like, is fishing the thing for me?
Same thing like growing up in a rural town. There wasn't a whole lot of people that had like the same mindset of I'm trying to do what I want and create in that way. Like everyone's super lame, basically. Everyone's super lame and like closed-minded, and skateboarding always like allowed me to not necessarily decompress, but like put all my energy into one thing. Skateboarding like totally allowed me to use that directly, which is always super cool.
But yeah, I don't think I make an impact. I just keep the community pushing, because it's no fun skating by yourself, and if all your friends break their boards and you got a pile of them, might as well give them one. Go out there and do your thing. It's a form of self-expression, so like, we could fucking suck at skateboarding. Like, we could fucking become crippled, and as long as we can like push, we're cool. But like, some people be out there, their world would end if they couldn't do tricks. That's what separates like a real skateboarder from just someone that skates. You just gotta have fun. Don't worry about what people think. Eventually the right people will fuck with you, and you'll find like-minded people within skateboarding. And don't come to the skate park just to smoke weed. Go other places for that. If it was gonna be anybody, Ben was the best choice for it, for real. I don't think that anybody else has the time or passion to do it. Like, if anybody else had to take over the shop, I think it'd close. And that's even me. I wouldn't be able to do that. Ben just makes it work, and that's sick. Take care of your friends. Look out for them. Make sure everybody around you is cool.
Yeah, go skate.